So I think Standard 2 was an opportunity for us to tell our story about something that had been an intentional focus over a number of years, really kind of coming off of our last program review. And that really was about strengthening and expanding and really formalizing the partnerships with districts. We are a regional campus, so our service region and our commitment really is to meeting the needs of our region. It's the north central part of our state, and meeting the needs both educationally, economically, and socially. So a partnership, a strong partnership with school districts is pretty natural, but it was something that we intentionally focused on. So over a number of years, we developed a very formal partnership that has a title, Center for Educational Partnership. Districts join that, so they're a member of the partnership. They actually pay dues and with the School of Education, identify policies, inform curriculum, inform details about courses, field placements, and there then are agreements about where students will do different clinical placements, as well as student teaching. So Standard 2 gave us an opportunity to tell that story and to really note the things that are going well and the places where we can still strengthen and broaden that. So that notion of continual improvement, taking something that you'd been focused on, but still stepping back and saying, okay, where do we go next with this? How do we take that even to a higher level? It certainly did identify goals and focus areas for growth, certainly going through the process. I'd say, in particular, it's probably the one that is the larger, more overarching focus of Standard 5 in terms of just that systemic process of quality assurance and what that looks like, and how you, I think probably the biggest challenge, which of course then communicates into being a goal or an area of focus, is how do you continue to engage and interact with your program completers once they're out, so you can really start to talk about impact and outcome in a way that's very different than when they're doing that student teaching experience. What's that look like 1 year out? What's that look like 5 years out, so to speak? So that very quickly became a goal and a focus area for us that we will continue to try to figure out. We are a small program, which makes it maybe a little bit more manageable to keep track of your completers. I think the partnership that we have with our districts in the region through our partnership also helps that process. But like many places, I think we're still dependent on somebody communicating to us, generally the alum, the program completer, where they are and what they're doing. Oftentimes our alumni, our completers stay in the region, so it's not uncommon for them to still be relatively local. But what's the formal process of keeping track of that, and how do we do that over a number of years, I think is something that we will continue to focus on.